Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Hey everybody, this is the Digital Asset Investor, and I'm going to start this video with this from Sergeant Obi-Wan. I watched a little bit of it, but he's directing you to, it's a Coin Telegraph documentary on crypto that they've done, and it's a series that they're doing. And so he says crypto in the USA is what it's called, Coin Telegraph documentary. This is an okay video. First 6 minutes had nothing to do with digital assets, but advertisement for Las Vegas. But they do talk about digital assets in this, and so I wanted to at least make you aware of it. And you can go into his feed and go to the video, but it's a series that they're doing, and so it might be worthy of looking at. Give Sergeant Obi-Wan a follow at SGTOBIWAN. Next. Come on now. I got a lot of tabs, folks, a lot of tabs, but that means good information. Okay, here we go. So from Joseph L. Quilden at LUVMAN318. Give him a follow. Sent me this. Come on, computer. I think I'm going to order a new computer this week, by the way. I think it's time. I've said that before, but I'm starting to get a little serious about it. Okay. Crypto_hodler at CryptoHodler16. This is a tweet that he sent out. We've talked about these things, but I think he tied it together pretty well. As surely as Yoshitaka Katal made a Ripple director in less than 2 measly months later becomes a strategic high-level advisor to Investment Association of China. Fear not, XRP brothers and sisters. To shard or not to shard, Ripple has a plan. I don't know what this means. And I also don't know why he attached the University of Luxembourg joins Ripple Blockchain Research Initiative. I'm not sure how this ties into this. But then he comes down here. Let's see. No, he just copied some people on it. But this is so true. It's not a coincidence that the CEO of SBI Holdings just becomes a director of Ripple, and then all of a sudden he's a strategic high-level advisor to Investment Association of China. The things going on with Ripple just blow my mind every day. Every day. Okay, next. And this is, now this guy sent me something yesterday that I covered, and then he sent me something else today. And I realized I think he is from India, Chinu Patel. It has to be from India. At Chinu Patel 29. Well, he sent me this because it's good to have someone that's from India, that I'm assuming he's from India. It's good because he sent me this. And this, you know, I've talked a lot in the past about how India, Russia, China over the last few years, they've all, like almost hundreds of times, tried to put out articles and put out information that they're going to ban crypto. And I've said every time, no, they're not going to ban crypto. This is by design. They're trying to get their ducks in a row before this thing explodes. And so they're wanting to scare people away from it for now. And I've always thought that's what it was about. This is a Coin Telegraph article that he sent me. India's adoption of blockchain is deliberately cautious, but does that mean rumors of an impending crypto ban hold water? It's still inconclusive. Well, this is what he had sent to me. This girl, it says Indian crypto girl, so I'm assuming she's from India too. She said this, Guide to Indian Cryptocurrency Abridged Edition. Is crypto banned in India? No. But X News says it will be banned. Quotes anonymous sources. It's clickbait. FUD. How will I know for sure? Wait for the Supreme Court's notice. Until then, hashtag India wants crypto. You better believe they want crypto. And there are billions of people there, folks. When they do come online, and they will, Supreme Court of India is not banning anything. When they do come online, get ready, because there will be some mega demand from India. Imagine what would happen when those billions of people want 1 Bitcoin each. Okay, next. This is from XRP Crow. It's at Stedas, STEDAS. And his website is status.hr. He has all kinds of infographics. He put this out yesterday. New to Ripple XRP, don't know who to follow. I recommend to follow these YouTubers. He's got me on there and Alex Cobb, Jungle Inc. He's got this Crypto Eddie, Love for Crypto 17, DM Logic. All of these are good. But he's got a graphic that shows people from the XRP community that you should follow. A lot of these are really good, so you should go and take a look at this. But that graphic was put together before some of these came along. And I recommend these as well, because this person says, too bad you're missing some great YouTubers. These guys do some deep dive. It's called SPQR Media. I think it's more than one guy. You can follow them on Twitter at SPQRLEE. And then that's the name of their channel. I think it's SPQR Media. And then Ham and Eggs. This guy goes by Sam I Am, and he is at Ham Eggs In on Twitter, and his YouTube channel is To the Lifeboats. Susie Trader I really like. She's called the Esoteric Trading Solutions on YouTube, at Susie Trader to follow her. And then Digital Nomad Investor at Digital Nomad INV, and then Digital Nomad Investor on YouTube. Those are also great ones. So go give everybody in there a follow and a subscribe. They're worthy of your time. Okay, now let's talk about this Facebook coin. Okay, this news came out, This news came out today, that Uber, PayPal, Visa to back Facebook's global coin cryptocurrency. I'm going to make a point about this Facebook coin. The first point I've already made, which is this is a stable coin. Because it's a stable coin, it's going to be tied to fiat, most likely. I've read most likely it's going to be tied to a basket of fiat currencies or something like that. But I'm of the belief that Facebook coin is going to be one of the best things that ever happened to crypto, and I'll explain it in a minute. But first, I wanted to give you some other perspectives. This comes to us from Darth Ripple, at Ripple Darth. Visa, MasterCard, PayPal, and Uber are investing $10 million in Facebook Global Coin. Why? My thoughts, everything runs on Ripple. And then he's showing a tweet that he sent out. He agrees with Kieran M. Kelly. This guy's a really good person to follow in the XRP community, by the way, at Kieran M. L. Kelly. I agree with him. XRP's main focus is as a bridging asset and on-demand liquidity for banks and remittance companies. Agree with that. Okay, this is an article he's linking to where Kieran Kelly his tweet is featured in the article. This is the tweet that's featured in the article. This tweet is in response to Charlie Shrem, who says Facebook is launching their global crypto coin called Libra. What's interesting is they are offering companies to pay $10 million to become validators. If anything, it renders Ripple useless. The first companies to create Libra Bitcoin exchange will make a killing. Well, Kieran Kelly tweets this out and basically corrects him and says, Libra Facebook coin is a considerable threat to Bitcoin. XRP's main focus is as a bridging asset and on-demand liquidity for banks and remittance companies. Libra sits in the same market as Bitcoin as a direct competitor, but Facebook has a mass following unlike Bitcoin. Well, here's the deal. I agree with what Kieran Kelly is saying. Facebook coin has nothing to do with XRP as far as competition. If it did compete with anything, it would be competing with a Bitcoin more than it would an XRP. XRP has its own use case that it's been working on for over 6 years. That Ripple's been working on for over 6 years, and that's just one use case. It's a totally separate thing. It's used as a bridge asset and for on-demand liquidity. What we've talked about a lot is that we're going to have all kinds of walled gardens. Those walled gardens may be a central bank digital asset or a bank digital asset like JPM coin or a Facebook coin. But guess who is going to bridge them all and have more volume bridging them than anyone, and that is XRP. That's my call. Okay, but let's take this a step further, and I'll show you what I really agree with. Brian Melancholy XRP sent me this at Mike Honcho _11. Okay, first I'm gonna show you what I really agree with. This is from Warren Davidson, who's doing the Token Taxonomy Act, who proposed it. Digital tokens do not equal securities. Facebook plans to release a white paper introducing the coin next week. According to people familiar with its plans, adopting a format popularized by Bitcoin's pseudonymous creator Satoshi Nakamoto. Well, I think what he's saying here is you can't call these securities. Facebook's putting one out in the next, they're going to release the white paper in the next week. This is too big of a thing for you to try to call these securities. I think that was a shout out to the SEC. But here's what I want to show you that I agree with so much, and it also came from Brian Melancholy, and that is this. This is from Barry Silbert. The launch of Facebook's cryptocurrency will go down in history as the catalyst that propelled digital assets, including Bitcoin, to mass global consumer adoption. Will be remembered as just as important and transformative as the launch of the Netscape browser. Buckle up. This is what I believe, folks. I want you to think for a minute. I want you to think, since you started investing, especially in XRP, but since you started investing in digital assets, we have been made fun of. We've been told we were stupid and naive. We've been told that it was for money laundering. We've been told that it was a Ponzi scheme, that it was rat poison, and all of the things you and I know. But most importantly, your friends and family, they just laughed at you, and they just laughed it off. The only time your friends and family have shown up is when we're in a bull market, and then they want to know how to invest. But even those people did not really understand. They don't really understand what we're a part of. They don't really understand the world change that is about to happen. Well, here's what your friends and family do understand, and what they are a part of is Facebook. Facebook is going to give them a back slap 2 times or 4 times or 10 times across the face and say, digital assets are now a thing and you're a part of them. It's going to bring all of those naysayers on board, and instantly Facebook coin is going to be traded side by side with, you guessed it, the greatest digital asset ever created, XRP and Bitcoin and Cardano and Ethereum and whatever your favorite digital asset is. And all of a sudden, the liquidity is going to be flowing like wine. Okay? And when this happens, I don't care what anybody tells you, the Facebook coin, he's right. It is the biggest thing that has happened in digital assets, and it is a great thing. And I can't wait. Bring it on, because how many billions of dollars are they about to bring into this ecosystem, the digital asset ecosystem? How many billions are they gonna bring in that XRP can bridge from here to there? Because don't think that all of the people out there are not going to eventually figure out that they can send things 10 to 1,000 times faster using XRP than any of these other digital assets. Oh, they'll know. And when they do know, they'll become investors, folks. Okay, next, this is from Michael at BAL5 Links. Grayscale hedge fund, and I'm not going into the article, this speaks for itself. Grayscale hedge fund investments in Bitcoin and crypto booming, up 2,300% in 2019. Wow. Okay, and next from same guy, Michael at BAL5 Links. FATF now reportedly wants to require crypto exchanges and asset managers to gather information on any customer initiating a transaction greater than $1,000. Well, we all knew this was coming. The governments of the world, they want to make sure they know where the money is so that they can tax the money. They can say that this is for consumer protection, but that will never be what it is. What it's really about is taxation. And so do not ever think that you're going to get away with not paying your taxes. Pay your crypto taxes, because they will find you and they can track you. Don't think that they can't. Okay, next from XRP Crypto Wolf. This is a tweet from Ripple yesterday. In concert with local financial services providers around the world, we are working hard to transform the remittance experience for millions that live and work abroad. And he replied to this, Ripple is going to completely change the world for the better once they fully enable the Internet of Value. They're honestly making people's lives better with what they're accomplishing. How many companies around the world can actually say that and still be profitable like Ripple? Exactly, bingo. And finally, folks, from XRP Raconteur, who has come awake This guy at Crypto Cubanito has been pounding with me with good information, and I will take it gladly. So go give him a follow. And next, this is what he sent me. Google Trends shows Bitcoin is about to explode in South Korea. And they're showing this is Google Trend, the searches for Bitcoin. This is June, this is so far in June, from June 6th to June 13th. And then they go down and they show you what it looks like in South Korea for the same date. It's going crazy in South Korea. And their point is, here it comes in South Korea. And for those of you that weren't here, don't ever estimate the Asian countries, because just about every major bull run I've been a part of since 2013 has come from Asia. South Korea, Japan, China, those areas. Get ready, folks. The stars have freaking aligned. They have never been as aligned as they are right now for digital assets, folks. Not since I got in 2013. They have never been this aligned. The stars are aligned, and they're in line with the moon, I'm hoping. And I wouldn't doubt it a bit. I'm the digital asset investor. I'm not an investment advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. Please subscribe and hit the like button, and tell your friends and family that the stars have aligned for digital assets. Thank you for listening.